Hiya guys, SpectreGaming here, and welcome back to some more Total War Warhammer 2. This is probably going to be the last part of this campaign, I imagine. But then again, I've seen some pretty strange shit in this game, to be fair with you. They dropped the Sword of Cain, did they? See, I think there's something they could do with the Sword of Cain as well. Sword of Cain is a very, very powerful item, and it gets stronger the longer you hold it. I think with the Sword of Cain, they should make it not so you can just give it to a lord. The lord's got to physically go to the province to obtain the weapon. It didn't just magically get gifted to someone. Oh dear. The Order tide has cometh. Oh no. Here they come, the Vandals.
Fighting.
And I've got a fucking partial doom stack as well, if I didn't want. It's not enough to change the outcome of this though.
Morg says what?
So it's not into the world.
What you want?
Malekith, actually with a decent army, fuck me. Oh my god, I think I've waited the entire campaign to see that. He's actually got decent units, and Malice. They've actually not got armies of Dread Spears. Oh my good god. It's taken me to fall back to this rinky-dink town for these idiots to actually get decent fucking troops. Jesus Christ. I mean, the only reason I think we're probably going to lose this is because Malekith will have these types of armies to begin with. And he already lost against the High Elves once. The only difference here is that they're going to have to probably recruit their armies further away. So back on Orthwan and send them here, which is going to take them longer to get here. Or recruit them in provinces they've got nearby, but the troops won't be as strong. That's the only advantages we've really got there. Why? Why would he spawn down here?
Yes, boss.
Great. Nakai the fucking Wanderer.
Let's get stabby.
Yeah, this is some nice attrition down here for your Empire. You like this?
Get some.
Marrow. Me. carrots.
Well, actually, I've got an idea.
Ready for murdering.
I'll wait and see what he does. If he attacks... One of the, actually, this actually some educational shit here. I get to see how the AI deals with the Order Tide themselves. Because normally the Order Tide comes straight for the player, but because their armies and the settlements are before mine, they've changed course and gone for them. So I actually get to see how they deal with the Order Tide. Although building armies like that won't fucking help. Okay, now. And there are people out there who say the Order Tide doesn't exist. My guess is going to be that you guys only play good guy factions. I'm going to play an evil faction. Or a neutral faction like Wood Elves, Drycha, Tomb Kings, that sort of thing. This is Order Tide. Doesn't exist? Take a look. I can guarantee it does exist. And it exists at the moment way more than it should do. That's why if you can, in any campaign, obviously single player campaigns you can complete a bit quicker, and it's usually based on stuff in your area, more or less. Like what's mine? Let's have a look at mine. So my campaign is, if I go with a short one, all the greenskin factions destroyed or confederated. Destroy 20 out of 25 settlements. I said not hard, it's just that we've got to get them out of the way. This is the main one, which obviously at the time I had 2 of these. I had Karazakarak and I had Black Crag, which was my starting province. So I needed 6 more. That's the longer part. That one's easy to do, and they've already killed Archeon. So 2 parts of it are really fucking easy. One's already been done, and then it's that takes a while, which is getting 8 settlements. That's the one that would take longer.
Yeah, what? Yeah, I'll do it. Keep moving.
Yeah, what I'm hoping is, here, I'm hoping he declares war on Ishin, attacks that, and either occupies it or destroys it. And then if he comes down here and does the same thing, I can occupy Lamia, take that, and then come down here and occupy this too. And then I ain't got to declare war on Clan Ishin, and then I've got a full province. And once I've got it built up, considering it's got gemstones in there, I might be able to afford this army. Or reduce it to a very, very small minus. This is the Order Tide. Welcome to reality of seeing the actual Order Tide. Empire, Dwarves, High Elves, and Bretonnians, as far as the eye can fucking see. And there used to be a Doomtide in Warhammer 1. And then Order Tide has dominated for the last 5 years in Warhammer 2. I can't wait for it to be on the reverse foot in Warhammer 3. Or at least be on even footing. But, because the Order Tide just been too long coming. And now with 6 factions being able to ally together, which will be Mortal Chaos, Demon Chaos, Norskins, Beastmen, Skaven, and Chaos Dwarves. Chaos Dwarves could be a big factor, because you've seen how strong normal dwarves are. Imagine what Chaos Dwarves would be like spellcasters. Could be even nastier. So having those 6 factions being able to ally together, that makes a Doom Tide to counter the Order Tide. Then maybe it might be more of a 50-50. 5 out of 10 games you might see an Order Tide, 5 out of 10 games you might see a Doom Tide. Again, I think it'll be more for in some cases though. Maybe a multiplayer, or if you've got like I've got to get there like 8 capital cities off that list. But maybe there'll be more added to that might be a bit closer for Warhammer 3. But at the moment there's not.
What you want? This better lead to war. Get going. That's what Mork wants.
Orcs will.
I cannot.
What's their story? Not really much of anything to be fair with you. Mentioned as lions when they're not actually lions, it's a fucking war wagon unit. Ambush foiled by what? There's no one near me. I'm in my own province. Well, one army, regardless what's in it, I'm not concerned about. I'll beat any one army, probably even 2. He'll have to come down here and hit me properly, like he's doing up there with them. Henry got this, so that's where Deathmaster is, I'm gonna guess. That's either Deathmaster or they destroyed him. Let's have a look. But then again, he's losing provinces left and right.
Snake.
Oh, he's now got a defensive alliance with Malekith.
You come to snitch. What will you say?
I'm stronger than him now. Even though he's still got 20 settlements. How do you have 20 settlements and still be weak? I don't get it. See, and this is why in some cases, this is why... Ooh. Hello?
Let's go. Bring it. Bring it. This better lead to war.
But there's, this is why at the moment this is the problem, the main issue. Is the only faction at the moment that really order tides, or sorry, doom tides, is Dark Elves. The only ones that get strong enough. And even then it's probably 2, maybe 3 campaigns out of 10, if you're lucky. They get really strong, they wipe out the High Elves on Orthwan, they conquer all Orthwan, and it's usually either Malekith confederates most of them, or Morathi does. If he gets wiped out, Malekith, say they kill Nagarond, but say Crone Hellebron's still alive, Rakarth, Malus, she'll confederate them, and they'll go under her banner. She just won't have her son. If he's alive, he's always the one that confederates, because he supersedes her. But if he gets wiped out earlier on, but the others don't, she confederates them. And then she leads the faction. I've only seen once, was Crone Hellebron confederating. And that's when Morathi and Nagarond both got wiped out. And Crone Hellebron confederated Rakarth and Malus. But I think Loki Felheart got destroyed, as it pretty much always does. Loki Felheart's like going the pawn to the Dark Elves. You pretty much never see him. Once the players are playing him, you pretty much never see him. He just gets wiped out by the area of the world that he's in. Every now and then you'll see the Skaven guy. He's in our current campaign. Skrulk. Every now and then you'll see him.
Oh, he's the biggest.
So he can sometimes Doomtide. He can sometimes. But usually the 2 prime Skaven factions are the ones over here. So it's either going to be Shin or Moors. You'd think it'd be Ikitclaw because he is quite a powerful faction. He just starts in a not a strong location. He's got more enemies around him than allies. But in this particular scenario here, it would be better if Clan Moors confederated Deathmaster. Well, basically a Shin. Than a Shin confederating Clan Moors. Because a Shin just seems to build wank armies. And they don't really do much. Clan Moors actually compile the hurt on. Scott kind of like 2 campaigns that I've seen him, but he don't really do much over this side of the world. It's more that side of the world, and maybe Orthwan. But Skaven are a rarity to see Doomtide. It's generally the Dark Elves. So, at the moment, if the Dark Elves get strong, you've got 1 faction capable of Doomtiding. Where the good guys have got 5. 5 to 1. High Elves, Empire, Dwarves, Bretonnians, and Lizardmen. Because they can order tide as 2 or 3 of the factions they've got. I've not seen any of the Skinks be part of the order tide yet. It's usually Hexawatto and Mundi, Krokgar, who's down south, or Gorok. They're the ones I've seen do the order tiding so far. The one I've seen most of has been Hexawatto, which is Mazda Mundi. But 5 order tiding races, 1 Doomtide race. And the thing is, they could still have a second Doomtide race if they left Chaos with Ambush. And made it so when you don't wipe out the 3 leaders that their invasion's over. Don't know why they put that in place, I really don't. Just put it that they've got to wipe out the Chaos armies, and they could put a tally thing at the top saying remaining Chaos armies, or remaining Chaos forces. And if he spawns in with, say, 21 over there, and I think he comes in with 2, 3... So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. I think there's about 10 spawn on the far side near Malekith. So they have probably just over 30 armies. So they could put like 31 out of 31 at the start. And as each Chaos army dies, it knocks one off of that tally. Because as far as I'm aware, they don't recruit any more. They don't recruit any more armies. But if Kolek, Archeon, the Greater Demon of Zinch, or Sigval die, they can respawn late into another army when they come back, as long as there's still an army to spawn in.
What do you want?
Into motion.
So I got another 6 key there, that's not bad. Give me 1,500 experience though that I can't use. Grimgor's been level 40 for fucking ages.
Fighting.
Oh, did he take it? I thought he'd taken then. And the witch hunters are back. He's raiding Clanishing.
Ready for murdering. Let's find some scum. Here we go. Gork's fist.
What have we got here? Let's have a look. Oh, there he goes.
go. Come on.
Weird thing is, I haven't lost a battle the entire campaign with Grimgor or the Third Army. I lost a few here while I was testing the Second Army, because I auto-resolved 2. We lost that one there against Malekith. And when I auto-resolved 1, I lost 1 here against those 2 Bretonian armies. I was just trying that one out, seeing what I could do. The ones that I've stuck 2 and 4, I've not actually lost a battle the entire campaign. And Grimgor's not lost any battles. He's won every battle he's fought. Sometimes even beating like 2 armies in a row, and then a 3rd army popping up and coming for me. I've had to beat so many bloody armies. That's why he's been level 40 for so long. He's on a winning streak to fucking rival the gods. But even with winning all those battles, I wasn't able to get through how they could churn through armies that quickly. And because my allies were, well, let's be honest, useless. Because they were quite useless, I couldn't really do anything. Couldn't really do much of anything. But I like to play a campaign through to completion. At least when I'm doing it as like a series for you guys or on a Twitch stream. Whether I win or lose. I'd rather it go down to the wire. I had it with Jamie recently where we both played it, but Jamie played again. He played greenskins, who are actually quite weak compared to at least most of the order-tied armies. And he did use a shaman as well, to be fair, in his army. But and I played Drycha, and Drycha's a bit weak as well, to be completely honest. She's not amazing. The armies are pretty good, but just she can't go around colonising things because she gets no garrisons. And when Azag starts here, Jamie, to be fair, got a good strong start. He took out Ungrim within less than 50 turns. So Ungrim was dead. And he can only be revived by another dwarf faction. And they've got to basically destroy that and they can reawaken him, I think. Or they can cause it to rebel. But then what he should have done was pushed into the Empire and started taking their stuff and occupying it, and they could have built more armies. And obviously he gets strong garrisons where I don't. But he went this way instead, when the Chaos Invasion was going to come down here. These Skaven, to be fair, were raiding him and beginning a bit of hassle. But you don't go that way with Azag. Or at least not until you've got 2 armies. If you've got 2 armies, you can send your second army this direction. But your first army has to go that way. There's no other option. You have to do it. So if you don't stop the Empire from building up, they'll order tide and kill you, which is exactly what happened to Jamie. He has to stop them early on. If he stops them early on, you can either wipe the Empire out or at least come close to it so they aren't that much of a threat. And they're not recruiting loads of armies or strong armies. So they don't become a problem. But you have to do that fairly early.
Eat any foe!
I'll do it. Get going.
I will not.
Holy crap. But seeing how weak greenskins are now, and how many problems they've got with like recruiting Black Hawk big bosses at level 1, which is really, really annoying, when other factions can get their heroes on much higher ranks in the late game. I probably won't play greenskins again until they get reworked in Warhammer 3. And for anyone who's watched the series, I'd advise the same to you. Unless you are like a die-hard greenskin fan, but then you probably rolling the dice playing it in very hard and above. If you're going to play them, probably play them in hard difficulty or lower. Unbroken. It bears the last name of Sigmar. The Unbroken tribe. Here they come.
Born for war. You better move.
River throw, Hag! All right, I'm off. Flesh!
Find us a fight, yeah? No. I've a no.
Where have these shit armies been the entire campaign?
Impossible.
Whenever I fight fucking Thorgrim and co, it's usually
This is not
all nasty fucking bastard armies you can fucking muster. It's usually rank 8 hammers and all that shit. And then he's got fucking miners of blasting charges. Like, whoa, whoa, such a scary unit.
Let's go. This better
Let's take this piece of shit out. I'm going to fight this because he's got obviously 2 other armies nearby. You've got Grombrindle and that Empire army. And you've got Volkmar as well. And they can probably hit me on their turn. But if I'm going out, I'll have 1 or 2 last decent fights. I'm going to take this fucking white-bearded prick with me. I want 2 things I don't want to get killed by. Don't want to get actually killed by Thorgrim. He hasn't earned the right to kill me with how many times I've killed him. Grombrindle I'll let off, even though I've whooped his ass a lot of times as well. And not the fucking Bretonnians. I won't be killed by no Bretonnian. I have never lost a campaign to the Bretonians. Ever. Since 2017 to playing, the Bretonians have never been the cause of my defeat. Not once. And it will not begin in this campaign either. Yeah, it's got quite a few slayers. Actually, let's mix and match these actually.
Nasty stuff.
And what's he got here? Grudge throwers, of course he has.
Stopping over! Running!
Nasty stuff. Running. Moving fast. Nasty stuff.
Biggest, brutalist orc! Moving fast!
Get that fat prick.
Stickers ready. Running.
Biggest, brutalist orc! Oh, smell fear! Alright, let's do this!
See, he completely annihilates Ungrim. I don't understand why he does so poorly against, sorry, Thorgrim. I don't understand why he does so poorly. What the fuck?
Show us the enemy! Choppers ready! Black Hawk strong! Glorious war! Smash the gates! Time to war!
Stabbers ready.
Fights in his life! Biggest, brutalist orc!
That's not dead yet. It's gonna be slayers, isn't it? As well they should. Had your ass whooped the entire campaign. Might go through a few armies here, maybe. They got the halo number. Spartan Slayers. Get fucked, Thorgrim. I'll kill your bitch ass at least one last time. What's going off here? Why is this taking so long? Hope he's not crashing. Why is this taking so long? Jesus. That took a while to exit that battle for some reason.
Into motion. Ready for murdering.
Do I kill you or do I kill you?
No.
That one's actually quite nasty.
Unwise.
Yeah, what? Kill him!
Let's send Grombrindle off with a farewell as well. Back to respawn one more time, Stunty. And this time, you can't respawn straight away and come straight back at me because you've got no provinces nearby.
The immortals are ready. The Black Hawks will win.
Fucking well against this army that he's got, 'cause this army's complete shit.
We speed.
Not that good for again, okay. Yeah.
Moving fast!
Biggest, brutalest orc. Burger.
Fast! Feed! His flesh there! Breaking it! I go! Where needed! Here! Haig! Curse!
Grumblin is hiding. Coward.
Black Oak Road. Biggest, brutalest orc.
Bring me Carrion! Stomping!
More coals. Better get better. This better be good.
Eat everything!
What the fuck?
Chickens ready! Nasty skulker! Live at Rohag! Right feed!
I'm the best. Oh, salad. Let's do this. The Black Hawks will win. Ready. We're the Green Tide. We're the Green Tide.
What the fuck is... You know when I told you to attack the handgunners? Could you actually attack the handgunners?
have some! Who wants some? Run, boys!
You just stood on one. That puts both the stunties down. Amount of times I've killed you four fuckers. Brombrindle, Belendgar, fucking Ungrim, and Thorgrim. Not one of them fuckers earned the right to fucking end me. And especially not with shit armies like those. You're gonna come fucking try and end me, at least bring a decent goddamn army. That's what I've been fighting most of bloody campaign.
Let's find some scum. That's what Mork wants.
Mr. Stabby! River throw, Hag!
Let's go.
That gets rid of 2 annoying dwarves who decided to step foot upon my shore. What I think's probably going to happen, he's going to stop sieging that, and they're both going to attack me. That's what I think is going to happen.
Not possible.
I probably won't be able to beat both those armies, because, well, his is pretty much all rank 7 or above except 1 unit handgunners. And his is also high ranked, and they've got good units, a good mix. Some melee frontline, some range, some decent cavalry, steam tanks, hellstorms.
Not possible.
Same there, hellstorms, luminarch, steam tank, war wagon, 3 cavalry, 5 range units, bunch of great swords, and then Volkmar. One of those armies would be hard to fight while I'm injured, but 2 probably finish me off. But it was that or just wait for them to all march on my town. And I thought, while they're in march stance, but I can beat them and wipe them out, and they're going to be very tired in battle, take my tactical advantage, wipe them out while I've got chance. It's a shame he couldn't have been recruiting armies like this earlier on and actually done something more. What kind of weirdo army is that, Queek? I mean, at least he's not skeeving slaves, I suppose. They're fighting me one-on-one. Alright, okay. There's a chance I might still lose, but we'll see. At least I've got a better chance 1-on-1 than 2-on-1. So if you tap me 2-on-1, I don't even think I can use control large armies. I didn't have the option last time for whatever reason. I don't think I will this time either. So it'll be a bit sketchy.
Nasty skulkers!
Where's his army?
Stabbers ready!
What I'll do is I'll deploy these here.
Nasty skulkers!
And there we go. There's not enough of them to matter, and in case I can win this, I'd rather not just throw a unit of Black Orcs that can recover, because I can't re-recruit them. I've got nowhere to recruit from, all I've got is a small rinky-dink town. So I need to try and keep whatever units I've got, ideally.
We had a great time.
Give them injured giants, we've got injured Ragnarok. There's nowhere to really deploy where I can pull off anything sneaky, because I haven't really got anywhere I can hide this amount of troops. And at least I ain't got to worry about anything like Slayers, so my guys can just go in. Because the only real anti-large things that they've got is Demogryph Knights with halberds, which aren't bad but aren't great, and Arachnorocks are anti-large as well, so they'll fuck up the Demogryphs. And then the other thing is Halberdiers, and Halberdiers aren't going to do shit to Arachnarok spiders or even giants. I don't even think they've got any in this army either. Right, so they've got steam tank, 2 Hellstorm rocket batteries there. Pretty sure that's all the artillery that he had.
Moving fast! Rally!
Oh shit, they're about to get in range. Fucking hell. They've got a long goddamn range. Or actually, I know what I could do. Could be dirty again.
Moving fast!
No. That's not what I said.
Rally! Moving fast!
Idiots.
Rally!
pal. Get up, woman. Get up. Get up, you fucking titted. Troll. Swear to God. Oh, is hitting them anyway? You motherfucker. Where's the other one gone to? Oh, he's moved further forward. One moved further forward. The rest are army. Alright, okay, well, they didn't normally do that. That's weird. Right, well, he's overextended a bit. They're there. Right, okay, we need to go on the attack there then. Here he's sent forward fucking archers for God knows what reason. Run, spider, run. No! My spider, you dickhead. Might refight that. I don't want to lose that spider.
The Black Hawks will win. Smash 'em. This is it. Moving fast. Black Hawks. Slaughter. Right. Running.
Kill that fucking thing, will you?
Stickers ready!
Black is the new green. Where's the scrap? Chopper's hat.
I think it's been wiped out. I don't know what. I'll find out in the battle.
Chopper's out.
Nasty skulkers!
The Black Hawk.
I looked up a Black Hawks.
Go on. Wow!
What's going on here?
Moving fast.
Like, they can't entangle both of you. Idiots.
Biggest, brutally stalk.
What the fuck are they doing here?
Moving fast.
Move.
Running.
How is he being fired at? They can't move and shoot. Right, okay. Move. Grimgor, move.
I'm the meanest.
Move, you dumbass.
Right.
Demogriff Knights, fuck off. You can't block him from moving. Get out of the fucking way. Dickheads.
This better be good. This better lead to war. Whatever. Let's do
He
this.
just died on impact.
Attack! Say my name. Say my name. I'm the boss. Not a problem. Easy, yeah?
Get going!
Please, me.
Nasty skelton!
I'm the best. Better get better. Show us the enemy.
He killed one of my giants as well.
Here we go.
And to be fair, this is the third time I've taken out in a row with my one army.
Show us the enemy.
The gods have abandoned us!
It's probably actually steam tanks taking out my single entities, because they're actually good against those types of targets, and I can't stop them firing.
Ready to kill. Time to get mean. On Grimgor. Black Hawks. Chopper jabs. Let's get 'em.
Another giant down. Set up some sort of fucking firing camp over here. Why have you suddenly stopped again? I don't understand why they just suddenly stop doing stuff. It's really weird.
I'm gonna stop 'em. Who can I clobber? Moving fast.
Grimgor,
Moving fast.
what are you doing? Do something, you useless fucking turd. Go and get hold of the goddamn steam tank. Jesus Christ, I've ordered him fucking twice now to go and do it. The Ragnarok's gotta do fucking everything.
Look, watch ya. Shifting. You're the boss. Black Hawks rule. Oh, smell fear.
Oh, is that only what usable on loads of heroes? Alright, okay, fair enough, fuck it.
Biggest, brutally stalk. Blackhawks will win! Let's fight! This is it! Biggest brutally stalled! Show us the enemy! Black is the new green! Run, boys!
I got a ferric. I lost quite a few units there, I think. But I mean, apart from the fact that the Hellstorms got in range I didn't want them to, the Hellstorms didn't actually do that much damage. One got a single kill and one got 27 kills. It was the steam tanks doing the bulk of the damage. My troll died? Well, she's immortal, she'll be back. 2 Black Orcs, 2 of the Giants and the Lava Ragnarok Spider. Yeah. Fucking hell. So you get more hit points, but leadership plus swing fighting against vampire counts. What the fuck? That's weird. Oh, good battle though. Good tussle.
That's what Mork wants.
To be fair, we've got her, we can put her in there.
Come, eat rot flesh.
Oh, and she's actually got magic. Ooh, dirty. Can that get me beyond Volkmar's
Not
range?
possible.
Yes, it can.
Get some. Move. Born for war.
Mr. Stabby. Moving.
Born for war.
No.
His army's fucked. He recruits a brand new general at rank 20. So they get immortality off the bat. He must have a building similar to the one the Dark Elves have. +1 to load recruit rank. Fucking hell. Volkmar's army will finish me anyway.
What you want?
I won't be able to stop that. I can put those in. I've never actually recruited ogres before. And since it's towards the end of this campaign, fuck it. Can't get scrap upgrades, I've never recruited ogres. Let's see what they've got. Back up to a 20 stack. Because all I can recruit from there would be shit, wouldn't it?
Let's get stabby! Away! All right, I'm off.
I'm surprised Volkmar didn't detach from that and come to attack me, I'll be honest. I'm quite surprised. Because if he'd have wiped out Grimgor's army, I'd have basically been screwed. All I would have had left for that garrison back there. That garrison can't even stop a 20 stack. Not a decent one, anyway. I've just realised the Dark Elves were in range in that battle. Shouldn't they have been using their Black Hawk spells in my battle as my military ally? Claude Dog Burglar. The old dog burglar's back. A rite of primeval glory performed by Hexoatls, they're still alive as well. Who's attacking them? It's not coming from me. But then again, there's more armies coming. You're between your land. I just realised it. Negron's got a province all the way down there.
Ready. On to it. Get going.
Dogs will. Get going! You're the boss. Mook says what? Let's get stabbing!
Stab that dickhead.
Nada.
Damn it.
Here we go.
I recover from my units in basically 1-2 turns. And then I've got all my new ones in. I didn't really want to recruit that because of Rampage, but desperate time, desperate measures, fuck it. My army, fun enough, is worth about the same as it was before as well.
River throw Hague! Lost dry place! Soon I feed first.
What's this? Gobble. Did save that in a few turns. That's because we were fucking moving on that one, weren't it?
Enemies only. I eat flesh!
He declared war on Nagarond and Clanishin, but not on me. But if I'm a military ally, shouldn't I get pulled into that war? If someone attacks one of your allies? Then again, maybe he declared war on Clanishin. Because Clanishin have got a defensive alliance with Nagarond, but they've only got an aggression pact with me. Then it pulled Nagarond in, but didn't pull me in. It's a shame you only have 2 units of shades. They could get out of this mess quite easily. Because you could fight battle after battle and not lose a fucking unit. Well, apart from your front line. But no one cares about a few Blackguard. But your shades will just destroy the Empire, rip them to pieces. Ugh. Well, Volkmar's army is now shagged for a bit at least. Both very brave and very stupid, Queek. So you chose to underway over here just to die. His little rinky-dink boat swim into the Black Ark. Oh, he's going to walk into an ambush. Ambush failed. Are you kidding me? I can't believe that gives me a valiant defeat with all the regiments renowned in this army. And for that stupid lizard man, I'd have been able to do this differently. We tried the subtle way last time, it didn't really work very well.
We had a great time. The Black Orcs will win. Look what's that? This needs blood. Here we go. Guts out, boys! Black Orcs roll! Bring us meat! Man-eaters!
There's the Ponce of a general. Oh, is it a marksman or something? Huntsman, what the fuck it's called? Are those guys? It's one of those guys. Okay. Yeah, I don't think if I think if we get subtle in this one, we get dead. Where's Grimgor? There he is.
Show us the enemy.
Goblins! We is gobbos! Gonna kill him!
Slaughter.
Nice one! Nasty skunk!
This is it. Oh, smell fear. Whatever.
Let's have you!
Suppose this better lead to war. Biggest, brutalist all. Easy, yeah?
Run!
Can do.
Ulrich's
Village time.
Oh, you got Rampage, fuck. What's that Ragnarok spider doing?
Attack the kids! Quick killing time!
Goblins!
Some to paste!
Nasty skullcats! Nasty skunk!
Time for slaughtering! Baroque!
Fly! There's flesh there!
Don't want ya! Show us the enemy! Man-eaters! Crunch their skulls! For sure!
Goblins!
Wah!
Charge! Let's fight!
Hang about what? Oh, that's still alive?
Man-eaters!
That unit of ogres is fucked.
Take it all! Off we go! We're nice to kill!
Fucking stupid steam tank. They survive even with one ogre left? I honestly thought that if a like a monstrous infantry unit like trolls, ogres, anything that sort of size, I would have thought they would die at like maybe 3 models, 2 or 3 models, something like that. 2 or 3 guys left in the unit. And that gave me a valiant defeat against that shit army. Get fucked. Ludwig? Is Ludwig in this game?
Gork's fist! Move in!
Let's get stabby! Away!
I don't think anybody's coming that way, but looks for it.
Mork says what? Away!
I will not.
Fuck, Mars, I'm just getting fucked by attrition there.
Never. Not possible. Absolutely not.
Well, that's another army down. I've destroyed now, like, what? 4 armies? 4 Grimgor, that random Empire Lord up there, that other random Empire Lord there. 4 armies I've destroyed. And I've only got 1 army. Just 1 army. That's not even my original army. Imagine what I could do if I had multiple armies like the AI can. I'd be able to steamroll these fuckers. This is what I thought might happen here. I know they can cross that landing marker there, but if they can defend that, the only faction that can jump over there to attack them is the dwarves. The elves and Bretonia and the Empire have got to either use that little rocky bridge which they can blockade with multiple armies, or they've got to go into the ocean. But you're going into the ocean, you're fighting then against all the Black Orcs, who've also got decent armies. So the reason Malekith Malastyn were recruiting all Dreadspears, which is what she's just done, is because she's recruiting from that town. But even from that town, you can recruit globally. So why wouldn't you recruit from a Black Orc or a city? Why would you recruit from the town itself? Recruit basic troops. I've personally seen this campaign, the enemy AI recruit globally, rather than from a local town. So if they can do it, why don't these guys do it? I don't get it.
Lost dry place. Yes, boss. Gonna be quick. No.
Fucking hell. Why is his armor recover so fucking fast? He's recovered in one turn after being almost dead.
Ready for murdering.
Doesn't seem right. And if it comes down to like a last battle and it's fightable, I'll fight it if I think I can win. If it's like 3-4 armies and it's not winnable, I'll just auto-resolve it and end it that way. They're shaking in their boots at your Corsair army that's going to do fucking nothing. See, this is the difference where I was able to fight those 3 armies in sequence, I suppose. Like Thorgrim's, then Grombrindal's, and then the Empire guy on their turn. Obviously, though, I lost quite a few units. The difference is the other night when I faced down Thorgrim on my Beastman Legendary campaign, and I had 1 army partially damaged from auto-resolving a fight before, and I went up against 4 dwarf armies. There were 2 full armies and then 2 half armies, so it were more like 3 armies. So I chose not to control large armies, and I killed all the dwarves and didn't lose a single unit. I think that's the difference, is the Beastmen units are actually strong. They perform well, especially when you've got your red ranks and your red buffs for your general, and when you've got them at rank, high enough rank. And mine in the army are all rank 9. Where if I faced those armies last night with even Grimgor's maxed army, Grimgor wouldn't win that same fight. The units just aren't strong enough.
Yeah, what?
Carrion! They turn to screaming pow! Oh! What do you want?
Look how shit that army is, fucking hell.
Unworkable. Unworkable.
I will not.
She sounds creepy as shit. It's dangerous for him to attack here at all, to be fair, because he's got that many arcs and armies, and I think these are 3 coastal provinces. So because it's got a port, he could come out the port into the ocean and attack at the same turn, where they can't do that. If they enter the water, it consumes all their movement. So they're then stuck in the water for one turn, hoping they don't get attacked. But if they get attacked like that guy just did there, you're just going to get attacked and get deleted. So they can quite easily defend this area. The only ones who can really jump onto it are the dwarves by underwaying from the land. They can underway into the middle area and make it somewhat challenging. But the Bretonians, the High Elves and the Empire just kind of stuck. And because you can only get so many armies across that, like, makeshift bridge of coral reef sort of thing there, they can block it at the entrance. And they can outnumber you. Volkmar's fucked off. Alright, okay. So he just moves forward to raid me. Alright, okay.
better involve fighting. Attack!
Why does that still give me a ferric victory against that shit? How much do I lose? What? Since I lose my Regiment Renowned Black Orcs, another rank 9 unit of Black Orcs, a unit of Ogres, and Regiment Renowned Trolls. And both Skulkers. Against that shit. Didn't I just take out 4 armies that were all stronger than this one? They're like rank 8, rank 7 units. I don't get why it's giving me such... Greenskins need such a fucking rework. They really do. They really, really do.
Nasty skulkers!
Even against this shit fucking army, I still can't get a decent auto-resolve. I don't think I've been on this battlefield before. If I weren't going to lose units on the auto-resolve, I would have auto-resolved it. Because I could have auto-resolved it and run back to my settlement. But it's, for some reason, taking units off me. Don't know why. Don't know how that's supposed to work. I really don't.
Take it all! Man-eaters! Black Orcs! I smell fear!
And it puts it as an even battle on balance of power. There is no way this is even. His army is so shit compared to mine, it's not even fucking funny. I don't know where they get the fucking auto-resolve results from, I really fucking don't. But they need to fucking fix them. In a big fucking way. Because they make no fucking sense at all.
Check out me weapons. Get clobbery. Get slick, blood.
Tickets ready. Gonna kill him. That's it.
No, you go in.
Where's the scrap? This is
What are
it.
you idiots doing?
Let's get some.
Get into combat.
Rivets row hang!
Goblin! No stuffing! Nasty talkers!
Rivets row hang!
Black Oaks. Choppers out.
What the fuck happened to that spider?
Crunch their skulls. The war is here. We're the brain time. On Grimgor.
Can't find him.
Rivets row hang! Right field!
They come! Right then!
In fact, no, don't chase those.
Black Oaks. Come on in. I'm the best. Man-eaters.
Ulrich's teeth! Retreat!
They're coming!
The Black Oaks away. The immortals are ready. Black Oaks roll to battle. Shifting. Choppers ready.
The gods have abandoned us! Last thing!
We in job house!
Shifting. Where's supper? Man-eaters. Bring us meat. Where they took you?
I gotta admit, I mean, they do more damage than they should, but it just proves how weak the greenskins are as a faction. How much they need seriously buffing. But still, he's not taking out 6 units. He might have maybe killed a unit of Skulks, I don't know. I don't think he did. Didn't lose anything. And it said I was going to lose this unit of Regiment Renown, this unit of Black Hawks that's not even touched. I think they... No, they actually didn't even have the banner. They didn't even kill a fucking single orc out of that unit. He said we're going to use both of these. This unit are Ogres, which is... lost one guy. And the entire Regiment Renown to Swamp Things. Where does it get these auto-resolve results? Against this? I'm not being funny. This shit shouldn't even be doing this kind of damage. There's some good units in here, but not with the ranks of my army. Come on. Give me a fucking break.
Get going. This better involve fighting. Keep moving. Born for war. You better move.
River throw, Haig!
Ready.
It's like we understand a lot of things about the Greenskins and the place they're in. And this faction, not in a good place. Not at all. I don't think the mechanics need reworking. Like the war works well. I like how the war works. I ain't got a problem with that. That's a hell of a lot better than what it was. But the units need drastically buffing in both battle and in auto-resolve. And the dwarfs need nerfing like fucking the auto-resolve. In the battle they can be beaten quite easily. I've done that this entire campaign. I've not lost a single battle to the dwarves. But they need nerfing the auto-resolve. The auto-resolve is far too high. It's even giving the Empire really good auto-resolves here. And not with the armies they've got. Honestly, that army I attacked there, because of the strength of my army, I expected their army to retreat. Not even stand and fight. I expect them to retreat. I've got no fucking idea. I've got none whatsoever why they think they deserve the auto-resolve results they're getting. I very rarely see a decisive victory. Sometimes even one-on-one. Yet when I go into the battle, I completely destroy the enemy and don't lose a single unit. Some of the units do come a little bit close, like that Skulk unit. That's because the bloody cavalry went backwards when I was trying to get round to attack his Hellstorms. That's right. Get your shitty army out my fucking province. Fuck off. You want to beat me, you send a proper army. Or, in all honesty, you need to send more than one army. The only way one army is going to kill me is if my army's already injured. If my army's intact, you're not killing me with any one army. I'll beat you every single time. They're going to need at least 2 armies, maybe even 3. And considering down here alone, I've now taken out 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my 5th army I've destroyed. I've destroyed 5 armies.
The deadliest.
I'm hungry!
So she's level 40, he's level 40. But she only gets 20% chance. He gets 30.
Smack 'em in the teeth.
And he's 35.
Bosses
There we go.
rest.
Fuck off back to respawn, dickhead.
Cue me with
I wish that'd be further away, but more than likely they'll respawn there. Or probably actually might even respawn there.
Let's go.
Unachievable. Drink marrow. Stomping there.
This is going to be a long one. Unless I just call it a voluntary defeat. Because there is no way he's going to kill me unless he brings more than one army at a time. If he's bringing one army at a time, he ain't going to beat me. Isn't he just doing the same thing as what the other guy just did? See, that's what they need to do. They need to bring in, like, multiple armies on me. Fucking hell. Let Bretonians get in the water. Fucking hell, 4 Bretonian armies.
Hawk's will. Away.
The Emperor wants a crack at it. What I'll do is then, I've one last tussle with Emperor.
Let's get some.
Actually, fuck it. If I have one last tussle, I'll just fucking auto-resolve his bitch ass. Yeah, fuck you. Come and stand in my province and raid me. Who do you think you are?
Let's go.
You're not my equal, bitch. Get the fuck out of here.
Immortals, this way. Ready for murdering. Gork's fist.
Actually, what am I doing if I'm fucking ending it? Fucking lost my mind. Yeah, so fuck it. We'll call it turn 253, which is one of my longest fucking single player campaigns by fucking far. I don't think I've ever had one go this far in single player. I'll call it here. I enjoy playing greenskins, I do, but they are very, very weak as a faction. Their mechanics are fine. I've got no problem with mechanics. They don't need touching, reworking in any way. But their units do. And their ability to auto-resolve armies. Like, even there, then against that Empire army. I lose 3 units. His army was shit. His army was shit. I shouldn't be losing any units in auto-resolve like that. Not one-on-one. If I can't auto-resolve one Empire army without losing a single unit, the army's auto-resolve isn't strong enough. You should be able to auto-resolve any army one-on-one and not lose a single unit. You shouldn't have to fight in a one-on-one. You're supposed to have to fight when there's 2 or more armies. That's when you've got to fight. Or if, say, there's 2 armies right nearby but they're not reinforcing, it's in your best interest then to fight one and then fight the other, so you reduce your casualties. But if it's just one army like that, with nobody anywhere near to reinforcing, I should be able to auto-resolve the Emperor and his army and not lose a single unit. And then I could recover in my town nearby, and it's like he weren't even there. That's something every faction should be able to do. I don't care what the faction is. Every faction, when they're ranked up like mine were, rank 9, you've got regiments renowned in there that count even more toward the auto-resolve balance of power. When you've got a level 40 Lord and Heroes, that should be overwhelmingly in my favour. Overwhelmingly. There's no reason for it not to be. So they need to rework that, but that's not just for the greenskins. That's for all factions that have a weak auto-resolve. If you're playing them as the player, and you have an army ranked up to the 9s like mine, and you buff them in the red tree, there's no reason you shouldn't be able to auto-resolve an army one-on-one. As long as your army's fully intact, you know, all the equal parameters, but you should be able to auto-resolve an army one-on-one regardless of difficulty. That shouldn't even be a factor, in all honesty. So they need to have a look at the auto-resolve section of that. Now, on the other side, if they vastly outrank you, then you shouldn't be able to auto-resolve them. You might still beat them in the battle, but you should have to fight the battle then. But if you're outranking them, they shouldn't be able to beat you in the auto-resolve either. And certainly shouldn't be killing units. That's kind of daft. But I enjoy playing greenskins. I'm going to class this campaign as a voluntary loss because otherwise it looks like it's going to take a while to kill me. It looks like we're focusing more on Malekith and not really sending much to finish me off. So I'm going to call it a voluntary defeat here. And then I will start my next campaign when Total War Warhammer 3 comes out. So I won't have time to complete a campaign between now and then. Because I've got another game that I also want to do for YouTube. Which I'll be going up after the last episode of this. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, give me a thumbs up. If you are new around here, drop me a subscription. Helps grow the channel and it's free. All my links are below in the description. So you can get all of me and follow me on all my platforms that I'm on. And if you leave me a comment down below, I'll get back to you. Take care, everyone. Have a great day, and I will catch you in the next Total Warhammer 2 campaign as well. Oh, sorry, Total Warhammer 3 campaign, as it will be.